Hi everyone! Today we're going to be creating our own mini booklets. So we're going to be creating a blank booklet where you could write a story, you could write a recipe, you could write directions, anything you want. So I'm going to use white paper because I like to be able to color my images whatever color I want, but you're welcome to use colored paper with this activity as well. So our first step is we're going to take out a white piece of paper or colored, take out scissors, a pencil, and any coloring materials you might need. So our paper is going to start vertically. So as you can see, we don't want our paper horizontally. We want it vertical. So our first step is we are going to fold our paper in half like a hot dog. We're going to match up both corners, match them up, make sure they're as close together as possible. We're going to carefully hold down the open side. And I like to crease my paper by putting a couple fingers in the middle and squishing that down, and then smoothing out one side, and then smoothing out the other side. So that's our first step. We have our one paper folded in half. So I am going to open it next to do our next step. So as you can see, we have a nice crease right down the middle of our paper. Our second step is we are going to fold our paper the opposite way. So instead of like a hot dog, we are going to fold our paper like a hamburger. So again, I am going to carefully match up my corners at the top. Make sure they're nice and even, and I'm going to hold down my paper on the open side. I'm going to squish down the middle of the other side and smooth out my right side, then my left side. So I'm not going to unfold my piece at this point. I can see this nice crease down the middle, and I can see that the closed side is facing me. The open side is away from me, it's far away. The closed side is facing me, and that's what we're going to pick up next. So I'm going to pick up the closed side, and I'm going to fold it over again. I'm going to line up my corners again as best I can, hold down the open side, squish down the middle of the opposite side, and smooth out the right side, then the left side. So we have our paper folded twice now, and we are only going to unfold our paper one time. I'm unfolding it once. So we can see a cross in the middle, a plus sign, however you want to remember it. I have a horizontal line right across, and I have a vertical line up and down. The closed side is still facing me. The open side is far away from me. So our next step is very important, so we cut the right spot. So I am going to double check my closed side is facing me, my open side is away from me, and I'm going to pick up my paper with one hand, with the closed side here, and I'm going to look where my horizontal line is. Now this is very important when we're cutting. So I found my middle line right down the middle. I'm going to take my scissors, come right to that middle line, and I am going to cut it right to my horizontal line. Stop right there. So as you can see, there's two separate sides to this. This is really important for when we are going to put our little mini booklet together. So everyone can unfold their paper so we can see the vertical line is right down the middle. So we are going to fold our booklet now to create our mini booklet. All I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch the two sides of my paper right where the opening is. I'm pinching both sides. It kind of looks like mountains. I'm pinching them together, and I'm going to turn my hands and push these two pieces of paper together. I'm going to crease all the sides of it so it kind of looks like a plus sign or a cross again. And you're almost done. So I'm going to show you that one more time. I'm unfolding it. I have my paper out. I have my cut right down the middle vertically. I'm going to pick it up, pinch it with both hands so these two pieces are separated, and I'm going to turn my hands to make a plus sign or a cross. So you're almost done. All I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure these are creased very well, and then all I'm doing is I am going to turn my paper, turn the next piece, connect them all together, and close my flip book. And you have just created a flip book that does not need tape, it doesn't need staples, and it has many sides for you to write your story or write your directions. So I'm just going to show you a few examples. I created Miss B's art adventure where maybe I could write about me going to a museum. I made one wash your hands where it says soap and scrub, and maybe you could write directions in this booklet about how you should wash your hands so we can all stay healthy and not get sick. And I created Biddy in Boston. Biddy is my dog, and maybe I could write a fun story about her going into Boston. So I just want to tell you again, there's many sides in this booklet. So if we open it up, we can see a crease down the middle. So we have one page, another page. One page, another page. So if you wanted, you could write your story on multiple pages, or you can even draw on the whole page to create your booklet. So there you have it.